See if the audio is working. I believe it is. And this is a test video for the latest version of the Sore Throat guitar amplifier, which is a headphone amp, and it is also now a stomp box with distortion. It's always had distortion, but we've now changed it to a full-on amplifier with, as you can see, a large stomp button right there. Now the big thing to remember on these is the mantra: input, gain, volume. And the input, your standard guitar jack right here. The gain control is always the red knob, and the volume control is always the green knob. The green's not showing up real good. This is a low resolution video, so this is the green knob right here. And then you've got your A and B stomp button right there. That's the simplicity of it. Input, gain, volume. And as you can see, of course, the volume goes up to 11. Well, it's supposed to, right? And there is the logo that we always use for sore throat guitar amps. This particular amp is one of my prototypes, so it's a little bit rough on the logos. Did some repair work. You can see the two Phillips screws. If I can get a close-up in the camera there, they're black. They're right there and they're black. Those two screws actually hold in a breadboard on the inside, which you will see a little bit later. The side here is the screw lugs for power. And this is your standard rocker switch, which you can kick on or you can turn on with your finger. Either way, some people get pretty good at kicking these babies. There is the cover, and all this is a standard plastic tackle box, and it can be taken apart. I have the optional lanyard right here, and we'll check out what's on the inside here pretty soon. It's got 3 snaps on it, standard snaps for a tackle box. It keeps a lot of the moisture out. It's not waterproof at this point because there's lots of little small holes that the water can leak into, but it's protected for quite a bit, and it'll take a beating. That's the reason we put it in this plastic box now. So if we go ahead and flip her around and then show the cover is going to come off. You can see the inside seal, and you can see this is the big one here. And as soon as we open this guy, you'll see all kinds of insides. You'll also see the manual that fits inside the cover. These manuals can be purchased separately for $5. These are coated manuals so that they can take outdoor weather. They're called a field manual, and they fit inside this cover and go over the top of the insides of the amplifier. And what we're going to do is make this video kind of short because this is just introduction, and there's lots of details, but you can see the controls. You can see the breadboard in the center. I'm using a whiteboard on this one. This is my personal amplifier. You can see the pedal switch right there on the bottom. And that's an extra toggle switch on the side. We'll talk about that later. But there's your basic sore throat guitar amp. It's a head flow amplifier, but it's also a prototyping board on the inside, so you can change the circuits if you want to. That's the advantage. We'll flip her around one more time. for this video. Thanks for watching. We're going to get into some more detail. It's going to be a lot of fun.